Hello, Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste. This is Aswin Sivasubramaniam and welcome to the Aswin's Discourse by MBAyogaGuru. Last episode, we discussed about Hanuman, how he chooses Guru and how he is known as Vayuputra. And for new viewers who have not seen the last episode, the link will be in the description. You can check it out and watch this episode so that you will be having a deeper understanding. I am here joined with Prof. VKJ to discuss and learn more about Hanuman so that we can also be fearless, courageous and powerful as he is. Can we start, sir?
Please.
So, in the last episode, we talked about how Hanuman has choose Surya as his guru, sir. But today I want to know, even after having all the strength, why did universe humbled Hanuman by giving him curse to forget all his powers?
Bala Hanuman.
Yeah.
See, as a kid, he was, the kind of mischief and naughtiness that he was doing. And that is what we said, why kids have to be kids. So, since he was using his supernatural powers also, and he was troubling not only the Munivars or the Rishis who were meditating in the forest with his mischief, and you can see in that Sahara, or you can see other, a saint is meditating, and he just lifts the saint from there, places him on top of a cliff, effortlessly, just to watch his reaction.
Yes, sir.
And he plays with the other animals also, does pranks in the jungle with the elephant also. And he also pummels, literally, hits the Rakshasas in the forest. Now, this is how the story goes, that what happens is that when he attacks the Rakshasas as Bala Hanuman, the Rakshasas are no match for him. So he is able to finish them off, beat them black and blue. So what happens when such a small kid is able to do these wonders, the story immediately, the story spreads. And the story reaches, the other Asuras and the Asura kingdom, including, up to the years of Ravana. So now what would have happened had, the universe or the source allowed Hanuman to continue with his mischief and prank is that once the story reaches that there is a little boy, there's a little child who is able to, defeat even the Asuras. Then the curiosity is there to send an army or send someone to capture that or to finish off that. And then what will happen? The Ramayana, the great war or the epic war, and where Ravana has to be vanquished along with his evil allies and armies at the hands of Lord Rama, the whole episode would get preempted.
Hanuman would have finished him.
Which means that war would have started even before. Okay. So now this is where what we call is that there is something of a moderation in nature.
Yes, sir.
You will notice this moderation that when the heat is extreme, even before Katri or before summer sets in Chennai, when the heat was very extreme, you would notice that there would have been a sudden shower.
Yes, sir.
There will be a sudden shower. Or when it is extreme, when it is very cold, you'll suddenly have the bright sunlight coming and giving a little warmth. So always nature does a balancing act by itself.
Yes, sir.
So now how to make it as a balanced act? So then the Rishi, he says, we will not mention his name because it is not necessary unless someone has it in the comment, let us know. So the one Rishi got, the Rishis know it because they are Tirgala Munivars. They know what is next.
What is in the future,
So they know what is that. It is something like a mother. She knows what happens when the boy is very mischievous or what he is doing. So the mother will spank or the mother may sometimes even curse. And I want to tell the viewers, here it is. At this juncture, I have to tell this. Any scoldings that you receive from your mother, father, which has an intention for your good, or any scoldings, very bad. None of those scoldings, none of those curses will manifest.
Yes, sir.
Rest assured. It is like how much of scoldings or how much of beatings you get, you will be that much prosperous. So for that purpose, you don't have to go purposely. Kids, if you are watching, they shouldn't get the wrong message. But here the Munivar or the Rishi, knowing what is coming, that the Asuras can get alerted and then they may come and confront Bala Hanuman. And then what can ensure after that is, because he is Bala Hanuman, he knows no retreat. He is no retreat, no surrender. So he will go, he will not wait for Lord Rama's avatar to come and all that. So it will become an endless battle. Yes, sir. It will be a battle without a finish, because Ravana is also embodied with so many boons. So he may not know, and it will go in for a what you say in programming, like an endless loop. So to preempt that, the Rishi says, you're so naughty, so this thing, so may you forget all your powers and may it come back to you at the right time.
So it's boon given.
It is a curse or it is a punishment or a curse that is actually a blessing in disguise.
It
is a blessing in disguise. So Hanuman continues, but he becomes more of a meditative personality. So he sticks to himself and then he goes into more of other learning and does more of meditation, and that Josh, that Rajesh, to do the prank or to fight, that gets forgotten. It's not even humble, it's not there.
Yes, sir.
It is removed from the loaded memory and he leads this thing. So what happens? Once the boy is subdued, then they say, where is that boy, who does all that? Bala Hanuman. So the Asuras and Rakshasas, they are not able to locate. He's not there flying around. He's not there. So then they laugh and then they say, oh, probably he got scared. We are coming. So he got scared and went away. And so saying, they all left, return back, and his supernatural powers are forgotten. Not only by Bala Hanuman, but even others. And the Rishis have a peaceful time. It is back to that. So this is why nature plays this role. And nature and the great Rishis are not very different or separate from each other. They work in tandem, hand in glove.
Yes, sir. So actually, I really wanted to tell a story to people before starting this podcast. I even told you before the podcast. First, I want to relate Bala Hanuman's story with our daily lives. What if we are really talented, get super egoistic about our own talents, and while performing, you are completely shattered by defeat. That's when you start practicing again, you love the art again, and suddenly some mistakes happen. And there are a lot of criticisms, a lot of bad comments, and it's going around, floating around you. You are going into self-doubt. The self-doubt talks into self-negativity and negative talk, leading you to forget your own talent. So I think Hanuman's story was also similar to that. Maybe it might not be, but I think the moment we are down, the moment we are in negativity, a guru appears at the right time, shows, hey man, this is what you were before. Why are you right now like this? Change. That change is what transforms Hanuman. And today we know as brave, courageous boy, rather than a small mischievous boy to a god. So in the same manner, we should be like, how can I say, wait for the right guru, you will get real guidance and you will also transform into a powerful being and achieve your dreams. So this is a small part which I think we can relate to our own lives. We might be egoistic. So the first part is keep your ego down, because previously me and Prof were doing a podcast where he said a very beautiful thing, ego is edging God out.
EGO.
Yeah, ego is edging God out. So keep the God within you, have his grace, you will be able to achieve very soon, rather than forgetting your own talents.
And for those, I find some of the students or youngsters, they are practical. They say there's no God.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to have a personification or archetype like a God, instead, in lieu of that, you can say goodness.
Yeah.
You just have goodness within you. So that is nice. But what Aswin was trying to say is like you awaken the giant within.
Yeah.
Okay. You like Anthony Robbins' book. You awaken the giant within. So sometimes we forget there are so many of you. You all have talent. but then due to some bit of, the fear of failure or what others might say, you are not ready to come forth. It's something similar to like Bala Hanuman, who forgets what strength and skill he is made up of.
Yes, sir.
I thought there was going to be a question from you, which was something like, Krishna also did so much mischief, but why Krishna was not cursed like Bala Hanuman? Okay.
Actually, just now when you asked that question, my mind flashed an image that Krishna was punished by her mother at the right time.
He received punishment, but he didn't stop.
Yeah.
He continued with all his pranks. Now you need to understand that Krishna's pranks were in Gokulam. And most of his pranks were with the Gopika Stris, who were actually, saints and Rishis, and all the
playing a part in the
celestial beings who wanted to have the Leela or the play with the Lord, okay, Krishna. So that is a different thing. And the Asuras or like Sagadasura or the Arakinis who came, they were sent by Kamsa one by one and who got destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Including the Kalinga Nardanam, where he danced on the snake. So all these were childhood play for Krishna, and he didn't get that because the story is different. The storyline is different. The timeline is different. But whereas the timeline on Hanuman was that if he continues the pranks, he will soon encounter even Ravana or the other Asuras. So
let Prabhu Ram rest, I will take care of this.
He would say that, okay, my Prabhu Ram, he can take rest, I will finish, because he's a little Bala Hanuman.
Yeah.
So he'll say, why all this? You see how intelligent kids are.
Yes, sir.
Kids are, and little girls, they also, see, when you say Bala Hanuman, there's a Bala over there also. So the little girl, little girls are wiser than even big men. There's a saying also.
Yes, sir.
So kids are sometimes, because they can think, and like we have management games and other things we do. For us adults to crack certain puzzles, we will take a longer time.
Yeah.
But in Japan, it was proved that small kids, who are in the 6th grade, 5th grade, they can crack a puzzle much faster, because their mind is not that
busy or chaos.
The neurocortex, the neocortex, sorry, it doesn't have so much of learning. There's a very little learning. So they will say, why I can finish with this? When I can finish the work with this, why go around about?
Yes, sir.
You see how kids even play. They make believe they play. So Bala Hanuman is in that mood. So if Asuras come, he will say, okay, let me finish them. No, Rama has to come and finish. He'll say, no, he can take rest. I will finish.
Yes, sir.
So the timeline of Lord Krishna, when I say timeline, I'm not talking about the Dwarapa Yuga and the Ramayana.
Yeah.
That I'm not talking of that timeline. Or I should use the word probably the storyboard.
Yeah.
The storyline and the storyline are different. So Krishna was curtailed and admonished by his mom and others.
Yeah.
But his play of his Krishna Leela was within Gokulam. Whereas Hanuman, he was part of Kishkinda, but he didn't stop there. You can see how far he leaped to catch the sun.
Yes, sir.
So he was going out of bounds. So that is why he received the curse so that he forget and then, channelize his energy. Whereas Krishna, although equally mischievous in a different way, did not receive any such
punishment. Yeah. Yes, sir. So, I clearly got the concept of why he got the curse. Now, let's move on to the next question, sir. Hanuman is known as the epitome of power. I can say he is the meaning of true power. Then why did he choose to serve instead of rule? He had so much power, he could have conquered the world, conquered the universe, conquered the Indraloka. Why didn't he do it? Instead, he chose to serve rather than rule.
See, he is a Rudra Swarupam, or a Rudra avatar. And he comes there to play the supportive role. His intention was not to rule, but allow the personification of dharma to rule the planet.
Yes, sir.
So, which is Rama avatar. So, his very purpose was to only serve. And Hanuman, absolute egoless personality. So, all he wants to do was just to say Ram, Ram, and be in the bliss of Sri Rama. or be in the bliss of Siyaram.
Yes, sir.
Siyaram is Sitaram.
Sitaram, yeah.
So that is all he wanted. His only work is to connect the father with the mother.
Mother, yeah.
And
Yes,
that was what his main avatar or intention was. And he did not flex his powers or his Shaktis in order to say, I will rule this portion of the kingdom. There was no need for him to take a separate kingdom or to conquer the planet. He didn't feel that because he is not a normal human being like others.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So a normal human being or a normal other person might say, I will rule. I will do a job better than this. Why not I handle this? So
No,
that I is not there with Hanuman.
He is also a prince, right? Many people forget
Yes.
Hanuman as only a Bala Hanuman or God. He is actually a prince of Kishkinda, the son of Kesari and Anjana Devi.
He takes an administrative role. You can say that he takes an administrative role till the end of Kali Yuga. Hanuman is still there in a meditative state.
Yes, sir.
And he has an administrative role. So that means when you say of Hanuman or you talk of Siddhar Babaji, Kriya Babaji and Siddhars, they are there. So they appear to be in a meditative state, but they are involved in the works of the cosmic energies in running the planet, which keeps, it has to move. So you can't say that Hanuman is inactive. Hanuman Vayuputra is very much active.
Yes, sir.
But the need to rule or saying that I will use my power to rule after Rama, after Rama has left the planet, why not I take over? Why not I rule?
Yes,
So
sir.
the concept is not there because that ego is not there. And Hanuman is such a personality that to prove this, there is a competition that happens between Narada and Hanuman as to who is a better musician in Bhakti song.
Yes, sir.
So they appoint a certain mountain as the witness or the judge. So if you are able to sing in a way, because Bhakti Bhava should melt hearts.
Yes, sir.
But here the issue was to melt the igneous rock.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So I'll cut a long story short. So Hanuman was able to, teach even Narada what is this egoless state, a lesson.
Yes, sir.
Wherein someone sings with Bhakti Bhava and then the mountain melts.
Yeah.
So the mountain melts. And once the mountain melts, the mountain lava flows.
Yeah.
And then when you stop singing, it solidifies.
Yes, sir.
So the story goes that, Hanuman was able to sing, make the mountain melt, not once, but twice. The first time he proved it. The second time Narada also proves, but again his feet gets caught in the molten lava. That means it gets solidified. So Narada is not able to free himself, no matter how much Narada sings. So he requests Hanuman, you sing, because now my fear has come. That I will lose this match.
Yes, sir.
So once the fear comes, ego sets in. So Hanuman is absolutely fearless. Not only at the beginning of the match, during the match, and even when Narada makes the request, he says, okay, I will sing. So Hanuman again sings and the rocks and the solidified rock melts. So Narada is able to take his leg out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because in Hanuman's mind, see, doubt can come in Narada's mind. Concentration can come in Narada's mind. Okay. Then Narada, who is none other than Brahmaputra. So he realizes Hanuman and he sees the Panchamukam of Hanuman and he sees that this Hanuman is none other than my Lord Narayana.
Yes, sir.
So then he says, why this super play?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Hanuman is such a character. We are talking about the one and only, or the other one equivalent to Hanuman, very close, we can say, is the other two. You can say Lord Ganesha, Lord Ayyappa, you can say, because absolutely fearless, absolutely there's no need to concentrate, absolutely there's no ego.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing, just it's the intention of pure
devotion.
service. Pure devotion and pure service.
Yes, sir. But actually, while you mentioned...
No mamakara in him. No mamakara, no ahankara.
Yes, sir. You actually happen to mention Hanuman is Lord Narayana, but isn't he Rudra Swarupa?
He's Rudra Swarupa. That is what. So here, See, this is where our human mind, we get fixed.
Yeah.
We see a head or tail because the coin is tossed. We see a head or tail. You toss a coin, I get a head or tail. Okay. So when there's a head here, you should know that there's a tail the other side.
So he is a combination of Shiva and Vishnu.
He is both Hariyum Shivanum Onnu. We say like that. And Tamil we say Ariyada this thing like something we say. Okay. So Hariyum Shiva, that means I'll explain this. There is something called as quantum entanglement at the quantum level. Which means irrespective of time and distance, okay, if two particles have entangled, okay, they will behave in tandem or they will complement each other. So Lord Narayana and Lord Shiva are actually in quantum entanglement. You can Google and check out on that, because this will go into a scientific thing over there. Okay, because there's a lady out over there who gives a beautiful example about quantum entanglement. So she says, if two coins, this is not by me, it is by the lady, I saw it on YouTube.
Do you recall the name?
I'm not able to get, but we can put it in the link.
We can give it.
We can add the link of that video. Yeah. Where she says, if there are two coins, imagine two coins in quantum entanglement. So normally if I toss a coin, I'll get a head or tail. I toss this coin, I'll get a head or tail. But you put each of these coins in a spaceship and send them, let us say, 10 light years or 10,000 years away into space in two different directions. So they are separated by time and they are separated by space. And if you toss one coin over there and it drops as a head, the other coin, which is in entanglement with this coin, will show a tail. Okay, so it will be opposite. It will be the opposite. Yeah. And if this shows head over here, that will show a tail. Irrespective. So probabilities will not work. Okay. Only certainties will work in quantum entanglement. So in a similar fashion, in a similar way, we'll scale it down to our story over here. So when he sees, because Narada is always saying Narayana, Narayana. Yeah. For him, it is always Lord Vishnu and Narayana. Yes, he is so focused. So this source or the Almighty will appear to Narada as Narayana. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Whatever you like. So even in Bhagavad Gita, God says, how you pray to me, that is the way I will come to you. You attract what you are. Whatever you are, that is what you are going to attract. Beautiful, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, when you suddenly said this... So he is Rudra Swarupam. He is incarnate from that, that spark. But he can have a entanglement. That means he can play that role for Narada. Yes, sir. So actually, when you just said about the entanglement and Narayana seeing Hanuman as Narayana, suddenly a thought appeared where while reading Sai Satcharita, I happened to come across a story where people from devotees from Chennai, they see Sai Baba as Lord Sri Ram, and there is also one character called Megha who happens to see Sai Baba as Shiva. So Shiva, Ganapati, he shows in different forms. Yes, sir. Because Baba is, he appears in their Ishta Devata form. Yeah, whatever it is. And that is the reason why, see, again, he has the Shiva Swarupam or the Shiva Amsa. That is why Ravana closes his ears. He gets so scared seeing Hanuman in his darbar because he comes to know in his consciousness, one more word if I hear from this Hanuman, I will change. I will transform. I will hand over Sita and become whatever Hanuman says, because he is totally mesmerized by Hanuman's glory, appearance, the physical appearance, the all his koshas, the hamsas, and hearing one more shabd from this. That's why he shouts, take this Vanara away, I don't want to hear. And he closes his ears because Hanuman wants to redeem him. Hanuman wants to redeem Ravana from that. So Hanuman doesn't stop, he goes on talking. Yes, sir. So he doesn't, so he closes. So this shows, because you should know that Ravana is a very great devotee of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. So he realizes Shiva is there. So he realizes, this is like almost like my Lord over here, and he is coming now. I don't want to let go. So Ravana's ego closes his ears. Yeah. So that he can do this. Yes, sir.
You also have 10 heads, probably 10 egos.
10, he has so many hands, so he will close all the ears.
Yes, sir. Just now you were talking about Vanara. There is a lot of question in understanding who is Vanara. Can you help me explain it, sir?
No, it's not like you don't take them as monkeys.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there are two schools of thought in this. The original school of thought says Vanara refers to Nara means Nara refers to man. Vanam refers to forest.
So forest type.
So one Nara is those men or those people who live in forests, tribes. This is one school of thought.
Yes, sir.
Another school of thought is the thought where they say Vanara means those who live in the trees. They jump from the tree to tree, branch to branch, and that school of thought relates the Vanaras to the monkeys.
Yes, sir. So probably...
But the Vanaras, the original Vanaras that were first school of thought which I mentioned are referring to Vanaras. They occupied the forest areas, mountainous forest areas. They had their kingdoms over there. They had a proper administrative system.
Yes, sir.
They had the Ruk Ved also. That means they could melt metal. They could do a lot of other things. And they had also other animals to work for them.
Yes, sir.
So which means in their kingdom, they would have had the other animals, other reptiles, creatures which worked and created their society.
When you say, explain Vana like this, the one thing...
In
which
Tamil, we can say Kurunji, the Kurunji area. That means the hill areas.
Okay, hill areas.
Yes, hilly areas.
Probably...
Your Kerala state, this side and all that, yeah.
Yes, sir. Probably Vanara would be something like Tarzan working with his animals.
Yes, it's like Tarzan.
Yes, sir. So, I am coming to the final question of this session, and where it is believed worshipping Hanuman makes a person strong. Does it really make a weak person strong, or is it Hanuman giving up strength to the devotee?
So, see, you have not, let us say someone has not eaten food. The person feels weak.
Yeah.
Person is into fasting, they lose weight. They come back from fasting, they take the food, so they get back their energy. So you need to understand that even the Vedas say that there is a flow, like in the earlier podcast we said about prana.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a flow of energy. So Hanuman is an epitome of not finite energy, but infinite. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And he is the favorite of the Dasamaha Vidya Shaktis also. Both Shamla Devi or Varahi Devi or Lalita Tiripura Sundari, they have a great fondness for Hanuman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the Shaktis are themselves for the Hanuman. That means they look at Hanuman as their own offspring.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that is why even Mahil Ravana had to lose to Hanuman, because Hanuman sees the strength of Mahil Ravana is coming from the Shakti over there who's being worshipped, and he immediately befriends that Shakti and says, tell me what to do. So now to answer your question.
Yes, sir.
Can a weak person become strong by praying Hanuman? Yes. Yes. Because praying Hanuman gives tranquility, gives focus. The very presence when you go into any Hanuman temple, even the temple in Nangalur, the 32 feet Hanuman.
Yes, sir.
I think we wanted the podcast by Swamiji Ramani Mama, founder of the temple. So he is feeling a little, he has to recover and come back. So just looking at Hanuman itself gives you, the vibes. It gives you the vibes. And when you follow the path of exercise, let's say there's a weak boy, he starts to exercise. Okay? He starts to exercise, he starts to eat the right diet.
Yes, sir.
And then he works. So even a weak boy can become strong. Okay? And I think Baba Ramdev, the yogi guru, he was, at childhood, he was not a very strong boy. Even Swami Rama.
But he started yogic practice.
He started. So what is a yogic practice? In yogic practice, there is pranayama. That means Hanuman is there.
Yes, sir.
Hanuman is there. So can I tear this thing and show Hanuman? No, he's there. So definitely those who follow the path of brahmacharya, following Hanuman, who have the calmness and who are able to eat the right diet, do the exercise, they build strength, energy. But here's a word of caution. Someone might say, I'm going to Hanuman temple and other thing, I'm doing all that, but I am not able to get strong. Those cases are there. So when you look at those cases, you'll notice that they get the energy, but they lose it elsewhere. Because in the mind, like Swami Sivananda says, there are rat holes.
A lot of
all the panchabhutas and the other thing, the emotions, the 5 emotions, like, even you start worrying, you're having some anxiety and you start worrying, that is a rat hole within the thing. And then when you're constantly mentating, not meditating, you lose energy. Because every thought is energy. So when you think, it has to be of value, of use, and it has to get converted into kriya. Else keep the mind without thinking. So to keep the mind free from all thoughts, just to keep it with minimal thought, or just a Ram, and that goes on, very minimal, that is the Raja Yoga.
Okay.
I have heard this directly from Swami Nambiyar, who used to regularly visit Lord Ayyappa.
Yes.
So he says the greatest yogic practice is to keep the mind free from all thoughts.
By doing that, can we enter into egoless state?
Yes. You don't have to worry about that. Don't even think. See, here you don't have to. It's not that you enter into an egoless state. You realize that you are egoless. The egoless state is already there. You're already in station. You're already on Mount Meru. You are not realizing it. Why you are not realizing it? Because of lot of samskaras are there. Lot of vrittis are there. Lot of thoughts are there. So that is why they say in meditation, you just sit quietly. You allow the water to settle in. So as all the dust settles in, you will see through the clear water.
Yes, sir.
So to answer your question, Hanuman does bestow because he is the epitome of power, strength or energy. So anyway, if you go near light, you will see more light. Obviously. Right? So that is what Hanuman is.
Yes, sir.
But you should not get the wrong impression that Hanuman, I didn't go to the temple or I didn't do that, so I didn't. It's not like that. So there are, like I was just saying, there are people who go worship, but they lose their energy.
So it's about, the key is about not losing energy and be concentrated on Lord Hanuman or their practices.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is what helps. And for devotees, yes, Hanuman does bestow. So what Hanuman will do is, see, he will not, it's energy or strength is not something like I take this and say, come on, have it. That is not Shakti or energy.
Yes, sir.
But Hanuman's grace, he will influence your mind, he will influence your environment in a way where you can cultivate the realization. You can cultivate the realization and you can cultivate the energy. You will solve and crack all the problems. So he will show the way. He will not walk the way for you.
Yes, sir.
Hanuman will not, there's no need for him to walk the way, but he will facilitate that you can see the way. That is more than enough.
True,
so because you need to have the experience. An aspirant needs to have the experience of gaining power and has to earn for it.
What is it?
It is not borrowed. I will take some energy from you for some time. I will use it and give it back to you. It doesn't work that way. You have to build it, and Hanuman helps. All devams, all gods, particularly Hanuman. If you just say once, there's a saying, there's a belief that once if you say Jai Shri Ram, or once you utter the name of Ram, Hanuman has given the word, I will be present.
Yes, sir. So the entire thing about Hanuman is, if you want to worship Hanuman, follow brahmacharya, don't lose your energy, focus on Lord Hanuman, your practices, be disciplined, be concentrated, avoid distractions. You will be surely able to see the benefits and reap the benefits which Lord Hanuman blesses you with.
Have focus in your life, have a goal, set your goals, discuss your goals with Lord Hanuman, and he will be there to guide.
Beautiful. Yes, sir. So when we discuss about Hanuman, one of the famous mantra of Hanuman is Hanuman Chalisa, Bajrang Ban, and many other stotras. But since he is a source of pranayama, should we follow a different type of breathing or a breathing pattern while reciting the mantra?
See, it is like a kaleidoscope. What applies to one need not apply to the other.
Yes, sir.
There are different types of breathing patterns. You can have a box breathing, triangular breathing, or you can have a kumbhak, which is for, let us say, 3 seconds or 3 counts. And your inhalation, okay, the puraka is for 5 counts.
Yeah.
Okay. And your exhalation, which is your rechaka, can go up to 7 counts. So there are different combos.
Yes, sir.
Now here, the question of, Hanuman Chalisya or any other mantra, when you are practicing, when you're reciting a sotra or a stotram, you don't have to worry about your pranayama.
Yeah.
You don't have to follow what is my kumbhak going to be, what is that.
Okay.
That pranayama sort of a exclusive exercise, you don't have to worry over here, because as you chant the chalisya, according to your vocal cords, your strength, your voice, and your karmic position, the pranayama will sync. It will synchronize automatically.
Okay.
It need not be so. Depending on your voice, your intonation, and your bhava, your bhakti bhava, as you chant the chalisya, it takes care. So here there is nothing to look at a separate thing, or when I say a particular verse, should I hold my breath? So this is the school of thought of my guru.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
In certain other practices of tantric rituals, they may say, while you utter this mantra, you have a kumbhak. As you say this mantra, you do the rechakam. Then you do that. So that is a sort of an occult practice. So I would not suggest. We are, what we can say is Varga Valamudan. That means live well, live happy, live with grace, enjoy the benefits. So we don't have to go into those occult practices.
Yes, sir.
You can just look at reciting the chalisya, and as you recite, whatever is the breath that has to go in and come out in whichever rhythm, it will follow the rhythm of the vibration of the chalisya or the mantra. For example,
yes, sir.
There is a great mantra which is even good for heart patients.
What is it?
And also very good for those who are walking long distance or going for marathon also. Okay. Just say the name of the Lord as Vitthala.
Vitthala.
Okay. This is very ancient.
Yes,
and even in YouTube, many have come forward, they are saying this, but this is a very ancient practice. In those days, when people used to walk from one place, they'll say, Panduranga, Vitthala, Vitthala, Vitthala. So when you say Vitthala,
yes, sir. Vitthala.
You say that Vitthala, before you can say Vitthala, there's enough breath that has gone in. It's like a Kapalabhati.
Yeah.
Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, you don't take the breath in.
Yeah.
You just let it out.
Let it out, yeah.
Okay.
The body.
So, this is Vitthala. Vitthala, when you say, you will notice that when you keep your hand over your Vitthala, 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 you can feel that vibe.
Vitthala.
That breath and the heart and the vibe, it's an exercise for the heart. You don't get so tired.
Actually, when you recite it, there is a sync happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vitthala, 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 Panduranga, Vitthala, Vitthala, Jai Jai Vitthala, Panduranga. When you say that Vitthala, Vitthala, so here, this, your trachea,
yes, sir.
Your trachea and that which goes over here, this whole area gets the vibe.
Yes, sir.
So that sound energy, you need to understand that the mantra or the sound energy becomes the prana.
Yeah.
Don't think that, see, last podcast I said prana is not just the oxygen. It's not just the air, the breath.
Yeah.
That is not just prana. Prana is also the biomagnetism.
Yes, sir.
We went as far as Dhanajaya.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So that is prana. So prana has its wings or its roots spread in all the 10 directions. So prana. So when there is prana, the body is there.
Yeah.
It holds.
Yes, sir.
That means there is prana everywhere. Okay. Once the prana is gone, then it'll deteriorate. It'll fall. So you don't have to look at what you have to do in terms of the breathing, like what we do in yoga practice, the pranayama.
Yes,
you don't have to worry about that. You just say the chalisya or listen to, you even play Hanuman Chalisya. If you don't want to say, you just play the chalisya and you listen. That is good enough.
Yes, sir.
That is also good enough.
So
But playing the Hanuman Chalisa and you are thinking, I have to go to the bank, I have to do this and the market, I have to buy that.
You are getting distracted.
No.
Yes, sir.
Then you might itself off it.
Oh.
And that case, you off it and you chant the Hanuman Chalisa, then probably you may not think about the market.
Got it. Yeah.
So Vithala is that.
Yes, sir.
Right? And any mantra, when you say Ram, just say Ram.
Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. When you say Ram, you'll notice
Ram.
that there is a settling of your vocal cords, which is going into the alpha state. The alpha state of vibration.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
When you say Ram, 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 Ram. So that inside that Ram, you will find the humming of the Om also. That also comes. So you are settling down into the alpha state. So the sound waves, you know the tuning fork? When you hit the tuning fork, the wave, if same frequency, same, they will both vibe.
Yeah.
So that mantra of Chalisya or Rama or whatever mantra, that itself is the prana.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It takes that, they say no, mantra swarupam. Okay, satta swarupam.
Yes, sir.
So it takes that form. So don't have to, we cannot think like how, modern scientists think. This is an ancient practice.
Yeah.
So we will not think in a very literal fashion. Just absolutely enjoy saying the mantra.
Amazing, sir. Actually, I think it's a really new information because I am hearing about Vitala and running long. It helps to be active. It's the first time I am hearing it. And I'm sure many audience will be amazed by this information.
As you do walking practice,
yes, sir.
You just say Vithala and you will notice how it vibes over here.
Yeah. That's really amazing, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.